Hi, I finally got home from having my foot operation at my local hospital. And having bile acid malabsorption, which is something a lot of people don't seem to know about, has basically knocked me for six. I ended up being nil by mouth for almost 24 hours in total since having my injury. And even after I was allowed to eat, because I was given a cocktail of paracetamol, antibiotics, and morphine, along with an anesthesia that puts you to sleep, even though it was only for half an hour. Originally, they were looking at doing an epidural, but they decided against it, as I never had one before. I have got home and literally my stomach is so bloated. I will try and show you a photograph of it. There is my arm, there is my stomach. The view picture quality on the phone isn't very good, but that is because it's dark and my children are asleep. Don't worry, they're safe, and so am I. So I've literally now just got to wait out the fact that I will probably be constipated with a mixture of diarrhea for the next couple of days. Now, because I have had antibiotics, the one thing that does is it flushes out all of the good bacteria out of your gut, not just the bad bacteria or any infections that I may potentially have been susceptible to. So it's literally, once I finish the treatment of antibiotics, I've got to get back to square one again with trying to replace as much good bacteria as I can in my body, whilst probably dealing with chronic diarrhea until that happens. So I'm doing this small video really just to advise anyone that if they do have bile acid malabsorption, that if for any reason you do have to go into hospital for any medical procedures, that try and explain to them as clearly and concisely as possible how this illness affects you. Now, I explained to them that I couldn't take tramadol, I couldn't take ibuprofen, I can't take diclofenac, I can't take codeine, yet they gave me morphine, which I believe is from the similar family. So next time I end up in hospital or need any pain relief, I'm going to have to try not to have morphine. The only reason I did it was the only option that I had whilst I was waiting to be allowed more paracetamol intravenously and then orally, because I did have a superficial injury to my foot, but it was just enough to cause me pain and aggravation. And as you can imagine with any pain or aggravation, if you have that for a long period of time, you have to sometimes, better the devil you know than the devil you don't, I guess. You know that you're going to make yourself ill, but if it's only going to be for a short period, then I took that risk. But I would not be prepared to go on morphine ever again unless it was a last resort. I know that I did make the right decision to not have any other type of pain relief. Otherwise, the pain that I'm enduring now due to severe constipation and probably bloating due to gas that's in my body and then unfortunately can't be released is due to that. What I have also done is probably the worst thing anyone with my condition could do is I've recently just eaten a meal that was highly processed, full of fat, full of grease. So it has helped to relieve my constipation a little bit. But now, because I've done that, my body is going to have to work 10 times as hard to correct itself. So this is my small video, and I want to thank everybody for watching it. I will upload it along with my other videos from my foot injury. Most of it is going to be photographs that are readily available on other social media websites, as I didn't actually do any filming whilst in hospital due to data protection. So I only took photographs. So if you do want to see further information about my time in hospital, then I can always add the links, or give you more further information upon request. So thank you for watching, and once again, if you have any questions or queries, don't hesitate to contact me.